night, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Coyotes offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, man.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Trying to get to it. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Coyotes moving quickly to the line.
These kind of QBs put a lot of pressure on defense. As you think about it, it's so easy to roll him out to the left, a little bootleg action. Does he run it? Does he throw it? I got to cover the pass. I can't just give up the deep ball. And then he chews up a bunch of yards really quickly. So hard on defenses.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Coyotes come to the line with a new set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better.
And the defense makes a play, and they get their quarterback down at the 26.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the try is no good. The kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and he couldn't do it.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Moss. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And everybody's on the edge of their seats. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Coyotes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Coyotes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Caught over the middle. It's Muhammad. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for it all. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. From the shotgun, the inside give. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Sends it downfield. Brings it down on the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
A lot of urgency for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pop the draw. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Coyotes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's there to make the stop. And the Coyotes in the hurry up. They'll go right back to the run. And the 45 on his way. He now has 56 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Now they're going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on down. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Smith takes the handoff. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And on second down for this offense. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
Well, really nice catch there. And I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? And it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On second down, he'll fire. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Coyotes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Here's a return from midfield. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. It's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Coyotes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Barber. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for space. It's Moss. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They'll run play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How nice is it as a head coach to have the kicker like this? He makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads in the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Aggie. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Release to the back. It's on target and complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the quick game. And he's going to be just short of the first down. He's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Coyotes will send out the punt unit. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming in the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds a man on the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like it just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. The guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the Coyotes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner goes down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The hand to the running back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Wide out in motion. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the gun, running back on the move. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Pressure coming. And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Aggies! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 27 over Utah State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? The give. Touchdown, Aggie. And the route is on. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up Or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The play action fake. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Hums it downfield. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Reed. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Aggies have their offense in high gear. Going up top on 1st down. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Dingoes. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. On the move. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Reed. He's right on target. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Coyotes will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Barber. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Got his man. He's right there to stop him with a quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Leaves it with the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. Nice move to stay on his feet. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Fires deep toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now on 3rd and 10, a If they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They're bringing heat. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Takes a handoff. It's Moss. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Reed. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggie! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nevada is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
They're up by 10 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the stomping has commenced.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. I think, well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out fast.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Wants to throw on second down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Coyotes send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to find his man on first down. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Got it set up on the outside.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hainsworth. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They want to just keep throwing it. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Wilkerson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Coyotes are flying down the field. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Coyotes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Finds the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They get him down after he makes the catch. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put the boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Here's the handoff. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll give it to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.